Thanks, Travis. It's been an unusual growing season for Minnesota soybean farmers with heavy rains this summer after an above-average winter. But harvest time is finally here. KIMT News 37 Berg takes us to a farm with a few thousand acres across Faribault and Kenyon to see how crops are sprouting following a soggy summer.
As you can see behind me, it's harvest season for Minnesota soybeans already, and a lot of farmers are getting a jump on things. I spoke with a farmer here in the Faribault Kenyon area about how he's feeling about the growing season this year and the unusual weather conditions we've been having.
Well, it's been an interesting year. Like you said, it's been very wet. So going from last year, which we really struggled to get any sizable rain event, to this year, being the exact 180 where we had a ton of rain, right? So it's been an interesting year. Overall, I would say it's been a pretty good growing season.
Matt Purfest expects to harvest around 100,000 bushels of soybeans this year. With soybean prices around $10 a bushel right now, it's not as high as he'd like, but he is seeing positive signs for the future.
Prices, I think, are scaring guys a little bit. Soybean prices have dropped quite a bit in probably the last 2 years. We have seen a slight rebound in that, but I would say people remain optimistic.
Purfest says this year's heavy rainfall totals are likely impacting yields for some farmers, along with high numbers of aphids and a lot of white soybean mold. But overall, he's pretty satisfied with how soybean crops are doing this year.
Farming every year has its challenges, right? So, every year has a unique set of circumstances. This one just happened to be probably excess moisture. Next year we might see, delayed planting until middle of June.
Purfest expects to continue harvesting his soybean field well into next week. In addition to all these soybeans, Purfest expects to be harvesting his corn fields in about a week or so. In Faribault, Evan Berg, KIMT News 3.
Overall, U.S. farmers are expected to harvest a record number of soybeans this year, likely around 4.6 billion bushels.